If a building could dance, would it look like this one? This is Prague's dancing building, affectionately called Ginger and Fred, after the legendary Hollywood dance duo Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire, because it looks like a couple waltzing. One of the architects, Frank Gehry, later becomes famous for the extravagant postmodern Guggenheim Museum that he constructed in Bilbao, Spain, and for the awesome Disney concert hall that he built for Los Angeles. But I'm still most fond of this wonderful dancing building he constructed in Prague just as the city is emerging out of the Cold War. The spot where it stands is quite a story. One of the only severe bombings that Prague suffered in World War II is especially tragic because it was friendly fire. On the 14th of February, 1945, some of the pilots in the US air raid that demolished Dresden mistakenly targeted the Czech capital. Hundreds of people were killed, hundreds of buildings destroyed, including the apartment building that once stood here. The bomb that destroyed it almost killed an 8-year-old Václav Havel who lived right next door. But he survived, became a playwright, a political prisoner, and the first post-Cold War president of Czechoslovakia. The bombed-out lot stood empty for 50 years until President Havel decided that he wanted it rebuilt as a cultural center. It was designed by Croatian Czech architect Vlado Milunić, together with Canadian architect Frank Gehry. They wanted the design to show the dynamism of the liberation from totalitarianism. One thing that I really love is just how much Gehry and Milunić together understood the dance of Prague's architectural history. The Ginger and Fred waltz of geometric and curvy lines in that building could represent the dance of the Gothic with the Baroque, or at a more modern moment, the dance of Cubist architecture with Art Nouveau. They really got the essence of Prague's architecture in one whirlwind of a building. Not to mention the wonderful view with a wine that you can enjoy from the glass bar on the top. Have we put dancing building on your bucket list for Prague?